top 10 best biomes in Find the Markers. I'm actually speaking for once again. So yeah, keep in mind that I'm not going to go through all the biomes because that'd be too much. Also, this marker looks very red. Something else looks very red too, the subscribe button. So yeah, maybe click that. Goodbye. Time to stop. 10, cave biome, because it's probably the most boring biome out of all of them. It's just a cave, you can go on top of it to find this, I don't know, triple marker. But there's nothing really much there, you just get a huge rock. But inside, it's just a train track that doesn't even lead anywhere, and then there's just crystals. But most of the markers in here are pretty just obvious to see, which is why it's also pretty dark as well, so that's why it's probably one of the worst biomes. I really hope it gets an update like the forest biome did, but there's really not that much in this biome, which is why it is last on the list. So yeah, that was top 10, that was the first one. Let's go on to 9. Up next is the factory, because honestly the factory once again is pretty boring. There's just a huge base plate that's randomly there, and then it's just, you go in it, first room there's nothing apart from rust and a newly added sign, but there is again lacking nothing in like the cave did. There's a conveyor belt, then there's just this huge thing here, parkour, and there's a conveyor belt, some evil developer clothes that I don't know why they're there, a sink with a microscope on it, and then the final thing is just one desk with a tiny marker in it. So yeah, I'm going to leave and go on to number 8. Now number 8 is the abandoned city biome. Once again, I never really liked this, but there is a marker in every single one of these houses, which is alright. But I'm also not going to be counting the Washable Kingdom that you can get the clock on, because that's technically another biome. So yeah, not counting that one. But there's just this clock tower which has a little ghost in it. I think that's pretty cool. But again, that's the only cool thing in this. So yeah, time to move on to number 7. Number 7 is lobby / spawn. It's probably one of the most basic builds, but I think it's pretty cool. There's a purple marker there. This ball I guess you can play with, but again, not much that's there. There's just a few trees, grass, lots of creamy bricks. The only good thing is there's a gallery here which shows you every single marker in the game. I think that's pretty alright, but again, it's the lobby, there won't be that much, but I quite like the gallery, which is why it's a little bit higher than the abandoned city. So yeah, that's the second floor too. But that was number 7, let's move on to number 6. Number 6 is the desert biome, because I think this is pretty alright because we just got a remaster. There's a huge, massive, well almost massive temple that you can go in that actually had an update recently, and it makes it look much better. So there's traps in it, then there's whatever this is, but then you can also move on to Polka Dot Land. Let's move on to number 5. And number 5 is actually the shop biome. Honestly, I didn't even know if I should rank this one for 5th place, because I like the desert a little bit more, but I guess it's fine because I quite like the little ocean that's under it with a few markers. Inside there's just lots of shells for this yellow marker, lots of different boxes and coloured boxes everywhere. There's a little bit of storyline to the yellow marker, maybe we'll get storyline for every marker in the future. But yeah, there's just lots of boxes, an attic, and that's about it. So yeah, let's move on to number 4. And number 4 is, yes, the snow biome. Honestly, I quite like this one because it's just lots and lots of snow. I quite like it, apart from the parkour. But the cabin's nice and cosy, so yeah, let's move on quickly. Here is the mountain biome. It's huge, so I might as well give it 3rd place. I just really hope it gets a remaster because the mountain is looking a bit dry. There's just a huge cave. And then you can go all the way to the top with this parkour, which I like. loads of secrets inside it, but yeah, you just get to the top. And I believe there's just a pink marker and then some sort of rainbow cloud marker. But yeah, that's really it. So let's move on to the top 2 of this video. And now we're at the forest biome, which I saved this to second to last place because I just really like the new remaster they added with more gravestones. I think this little parkour viney area is pretty cool with a big pond. I like the tiny house, everything. I just love the remasters to give to it because it makes the game just 10 times better than it usually was. And then there's just a rock that teleports you to the sky. So yeah, let's move on to first place, which I guess you already know. So, are we all ready for first place? It's probably quite obvious, really. It's one of the newest maps. And it is, in fact, Candyland. I mean, I'm sure loads of people love this map. It's just brilliant. With the chance of death at every corner. Lots of marshmallows, and it's right next to the snow biome. Community hangout nobody ever uses. Gingerbread house. More death. And big drop. Fences you can't jump over in a fountain. Oh, is there meant to be even more death? Yeah, there's more death. But yeah, I just really love this map. It's just so fun to play with, as well as the slide, which I did fail on. Just ignore that. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know your opinions in the comments. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one, which will probably be releasing soon. So yeah, goodbye everybody.